Hi, I just want to show you how to create a quiz using Microsoft Forms. So click here, new quiz. So graphs. And let's say it's for diagnostic assessment. This is where I start adding the question. And I want it to be a multiple choice question. So I want students to, let's say, to interpret the graph. So what I want them to find the value of y when x equals to 3. So obviously I need a graph. So where do I get the graph? Okay, I have to upload the graph from here. And I have already created one using OneNote. As you can see, this graph here. So I need to save that as an image. So I need to right click and then save as. And then let's say I call this graph 1. Now go back to your form. So here, insert image, upload. So you're going to select the graph you just saved. Okay, so here's the graph and then option. So the answer may be 4 or 5, just for simplicity, just 2 options to pick. Then you move on and then add another question. So again, it's a multiple choice question. And let's say, what is the gradient of the line y equals to 3x plus 5? Okay, so let's say I need to use mathematical symbol. So I go to Eclipse it here, the 3 little dots, and pick maths. And then I can ask something like, is it greater than? So now I can apply the symbol greater than 3. So that's the question. So it's either going to be true or false. So you can just keep adding, the question for the quiz. Now, when someone returns the quiz, if you want it to do the self-marking, what you must do is, if you go back to your question, you need to select the correct answer. So let's say 5 is the correct answer. You need to click on this, the tick here. Otherwise, when they return the quiz, it will not show the correct answer. And also, if you want to find out the scores, the result, then you put the points here. So let's say this one is, because there's only 2 questions, so let's say 15 points for this question, and then another 15 points. So go back to your question and put in the points, and then also the correct answer. So what it does, when someone finishes the quiz, when they return the quiz, it will reveal the answers with the score. If you want to view all the responses, you go to here, and then it will show you the score for each individual returned quiz, and not only the total scores, but the score for each individual question, for each individual quiz. After you complete the quiz, there are 4 different ways you can share the form. So go to share, so you can either using one of this method. Okay, so this one here is the QR code, or you can send it as an email.